What's up, this is Pat Para. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can always have something to rap about. A lot of people think they need to study a dictionary. They ask, do I need to study a dictionary to increase my vocabulary? How do I increase my vocabulary? How do I always have words to say? A lot of people's biggest challenge with freestyling is having enough vocabulary, not running out of things to say, and just not getting stuck and freezing up. So I'm going to give you some tips in this video for how you can always have something to say and how you can open your mind up to vocabulary that you didn't realize you had. A lot of people think, oh, you need to study a dictionary. But no, starting out, do not study a dictionary. If you're fluent in English or whatever language you're fluent in, you should have plenty of things to say without having to read a bunch of books or study a dictionary. Later on, after you can freestyle for like 5 minutes straight and you've already written like a couple albums, then maybe start studying the dictionary. You can do some reading. But really, you don't need it. You should be using your own words, the words that you use every day. And it's okay to learn new words and always be reading and stuff, but starting out, you do not need that. The most important thing you need is to trust that you already have enough vocabulary in you, because whatever language you're fluent in, that means you know thousands of words and thousands of ways to link these words together. You just haven't figured out how to unlock those parts of your brain or how to access that while you're freestyling. And I'm gonna give you some tips in this video that will help you access all that vocabulary that is already in you so that you can freestyle forever. And the way to do this, the way to always have something to freestyle about, usually what happens, people run out of words to say when they're sticking on one subject. So what I recommend doing is writing out a list of 20 subjects on a piece of paper. So write out 20 different subjects, like talk about dinosaurs, talk about traveling to space, talk about traveling to Mars, talk about swimming underwater, talk about your family, talk about a girl or a guy that you like, talk about romance, talk about your favorite movies, all these different subjects, talk about driving, talking about killing people, talking about being peaceful, talk about protesting, talk about the election. Write down all these subjects and put on a beat, and then while you're freestyling, just go down each subject. You don't have to stay on any one subject for too long. It's up to you for how long you want to stay on each subject. But the main thing is start at the top, go down each subject, and then start at the top again, and then go down and just keep on going back and forth and keep on kind of recycling the subjects going back until you have freestyle rapped for 5 minutes. Because if you can freestyle rap for a minute, then you can freestyle rap for 5 minutes. Don't worry about messing up. Don't worry about rhyming every line. Just make sure to give yourself permission to switch subjects. It doesn't even have to make sense. Just give yourself permission to do that. Once you can do that without worrying about rhyming, without worrying about messing up, then you're going to have a really strong foundation for your freestyle muscle. You'll be able to freestyle for as long as you want. It'll be a lot easier for you to throw rhymes in, and freestyling will just feel a lot more natural. And you'll realize, and you'll start to develop the confidence that you have all this vocabulary. Because every time you switch a subject, it gives you a new set of words. It gives you a new set of vocabulary. You know, when you're talking about dinosaurs, all of a sudden you're using words like brontosaurus and tyrannosaurus rex. When you're talking about space, all of a sudden you're using words like Mars and stars and the moon and Venus. And you start opening yourself to all these different words and vocabulary that you might not have had access to if you were just stuck on one subject. When you talk about your girl, you talk about all the girls you have a crush on, all the girls you've ever had a crush on. There's Gina, there's Tracy. So you have unlimited words to talk about. So every time you rap about a different subject, it's gonna open you up to different words, different vocabulary. So you always have something to say. And then so again, after you go through all that subjects, you're gonna feel pretty good. But I would just keep on going through all the subjects until you can just freestyle about all these different subjects for 5 minutes. You could start out rapping about your girls for like a few seconds, then switch to the dinosaurs, then okay, all of a sudden I'm in space, and then it might not even make sense, but maybe if you record it and you play it back, it might start to make sense on a subconscious level. And always with freestyling, I recommend kind of being as honest as you want. You can be playful, but really to get the most kind of therapeutic benefits from freestyling, I really recommend just kind of being honest, saying how you really feel about these things. Like if you really hate a Tyrannosaurus Rex, then just say that I fucking hate that Tyrannosaurus Rex. I hate that dinosaur. I hate the Brontosaurus. I kind of like Triceratops. They're my homie. You're going to get out a lot of energy and it'll help. So I hope that helps. Remember, so all it is to access more vocabulary is just changing subjects and allowing yourself to change subjects. Give yourself permission to go off on all these crazy tangents, change subjects a lot, and just go crazy. Because it's poetry. It can go anywhere. There are no rules. Give yourself permission. And remember, don't worry about rhyming. Don't worry about messing up when starting out. Just allow yourself to freestyle for as long as you want. It'll build your strong foundation for your freestyle muscle. It'll make it way easier to throw in rhymes later when you want to. But first, just make sure you can freestyle rap out loud for 5 minutes. If you need help, leave a comment. Also, if you want more direct one-on-one help, I have a back and forth freestyle training that gets you freestyle rapping in 5 minutes, guaranteed. No issue, it might sound unbelievable, but we have thousands of students who have learned how to freestyle rap like within 5 minutes by going through the course below. That's below. It's $200 on Udemy, but below I have a special price for people coming from my YouTube channel and for friends that recommend. I also have like a more advanced rap training, like how to rap like a pro. We also have advanced lyric writing training that shows you 3 different ways of using freestyle rapping to write songs, and that's all below. And the course also gives you free access to my private rap group where we have freestyle sessions, where I have music marketing sessions, where I help you guys make music videos. And a lot of my students took this training, went from never rapping before to now making music videos, making mixtapes, making albums. We talk about recording, we talk about everything in that group. So it's a really priceless group that you can get in below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next videos. All right, thanks, bye.